Welcome back everybody to the Johnny Popcorn channel with your man, Johnny here. And today, I'm going to be going over with you guys my top 5 Funko Pops in my collection. So make sure you go grab that popcorn, you sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Hey everyone, thanks for joining me again. And we're going to be going over my top 5 Funko Pops in my collection. So let's get into this. Let's start out with number 5. Number 5 for me is Tommy, the Green Ranger from the Unmasked series that they have. This is actually my favorite set of the Power Rangers. I mean, one, it's relatively inexpensive to get them all. And two, I just like the fact that you're able to see who the Power Ranger is. Not just Yellow Ranger, Blue Ranger. You get to see the actual character and their face that goes along with it. I think that's really cool. And I got Tommy off of a trade from Jason from Phoenix Poptastic, like one of my favorite Power Rangers of all time. I love the actor Jason David Frank that plays him. I think he's actually really cool. And I like that he made a few comebacks in the show. He was in the one where he was the Black Ranger. I can't remember the series. It's like Dino Charge or something. So that was pretty cool. And I think they made that one in, I want to say 2004, 2005 he came back for that. And he's been in a bunch of episodes as guest appearance from then on. And yeah, the Green Ranger is definitely a top 5 for me. And, you know, I do wish that this had a little bit better of the metallic in it. I don't think it's that amazing, the metallic, but just because he's my favorite actor, Jason David Frank, and they took them, you know, looks like him basically from back in the day. And I just really love this pop. It's really awesome, and it's definitely a number 5 for me. So moving on to number 4. Number 4 Funko Pop in my collection is the Butt Stallion from Borderlands series. Man, this pop is awesome. Like when I saw it, there's a little glare there. When I saw it, I thoroughly enjoyed this pop, and I loved how when you look at it, the detail's insane on this thing. You guys can see he looks like a crystal. He's like one of the coolest unicorn ponies. They call it a pony. I still think it's a horse, but in the game they call it a pony. I think it's awesome. And I love it's Borderlands 2 Attack on Dragon's Keep. It's Tiny Tina's DLC. And when you beat the DLC, you get to farm for weapons. And it's pretty funny. You like feed him something. I forget what it is, like coins or something. I haven't played the game in so long. But you feed him and he shoots out weapons. He basically poops them out. It's pretty funny. But there's some pretty cool weapons you can get in the game that I do remember much. And, you know, I just always love the pony. I love how Handsome Jack's always talking about Butt Stallion in the game as you're playing through and stuff. And this is definitely a number 4 for me. Because, again, I love the detail of this pop. I think it's awesome, the mold they chose. It's just an awesome pop. I really love this one. And I think I got this in Phoenix at Collector's Marketplace. This thing's pretty cool. So I have him. And that's a really good pop. So I want to shoot on over to number 3. So for 3 in my list, this one is very nostalgic for me. I used to watch this show as a kid. I love this show. I still watch till today when I get a chance, just because I've always watched it. And this pop is pretty cool what they did with it. They did the black and white Leonardo. He's definitely my favorite Ninja Turtle. Always has been. And I love what they did with the black and white. And this is definitely a number 3 spot for me. And I really love the detail of how they made Leonardo on this pop. And they made him like the 80s cartoon with the little belt with his L on it and everything. So I definitely love this pop. This is definitely number 3 for me. And yeah, this is just an amazing pop. I thoroughly enjoy this pop in my collection. I have a few other Ninja Turtles. I'm hoping to get a Donatello soon. And that's about it for this pop. So let's move on to the number 2 pop. So, my number 2 pop, I am a huge fan of this show. And I've been watching it since day one. It's got 15 seasons. You people are already going to know what I'm going to say. It's got 7 episodes left. I love this character immensely in the show. He's by far my favorite character. And I love how they build his character in the show. It is freaking awesome to see him come from like this crazy angel dude who's all about loving God and wanting to be everything that God says he has to do, to him realizing that God is actually controlling everything and writing out the story, and he chooses to go a different path, which Team Sam and Dean is Team Free Will, and it's Castiel. This is the Leviathan Hot Topic exclusive. This is my favorite one because I love the scene. If you can tell, there's red blood, and then there's the Leviathan blood. This scene's awesome because Castiel sucks in all the Leviathan to try to become God. This is in season 7. I'm kind of like jumping all over the place. But in season 7, he thinks he could become God since God's like nowhere to be found. And so he takes on Leviathan. Well, they're too strong for him to hold in his body. Basically, he's a vessel, as they call it. So yeah, he tries to hold them all in the Leviathan. And they end up killing him in season 7 at the end. Because he can't hold the power of the Leviathan in his body. It's just too much for him to handle. So yeah, this pop is just an amazing pop. This show is freaking awesome. I advise anybody, if you haven't seen it yet, I mean, I feel the same way about CW shows. I'm very leery about them. I don't really like watching them. I just think they're horrible, half the shows they put on there. Even, I know people are going to cream me for this. I don't really like the DC shows like Arrow and Flash. Like the Flash first season was good, but I don't know, Warner Brothers always seems to go in like a different direction, and they just write this like ridiculous story to me. But this is definitely my favorite show on there, and Castiel is freaking awesome. And this is why this is my number 2 pop, because he is definitely my favorite character. And again, I love the character build. I do love that they used the actual Castiel mold, but they add the Leviathan blood and stuff, so you could tell, this is from season 7, when he's trying to become God. And again, I could go on all day about this show, but yeah, that's why he's my number 2. I really love him. I love the character build. I love how they made the character, how he's basically Sam and Dean's like other brother that he becomes. He's like their best friend. So this is definitely number 2 in my collection. And also, with all of these that I have shown you, none of them are like grails. That's not what this video is about. I'm just showing you guys my top 5. And honestly, these are grails for me. They're personal grails. I love how I've acquired each and every one. It's just amazing how I came from having literally like 5 pops, and now I have like almost 300, I think it is. It's really crazy to even be on this. But I definitely saved my number 1, the best, for last, and I think you're all going to enjoy this. So let's head over to number 1 spot. So guys, my number 1 pop on here, I got this not too long ago, and I've been wanting this pop for a while now since I've seen it. I remember seeing the movie as a kid. My brother made me watch it, and I instantly fell in love. The movie is terrible by every means. Like, the movie was... Oh, man, I just looked this up because I was curious anyway, because I've watched it again, and I knew how terrible it was. It was a they made the movie under a $1 million budget. It only made $1.6 million. That is horrible for a movie. It didn't even make really any profit. It didn't make anybody any money. And from what I was reading too, because I like to read up stupid facts and stuff like that. I just get like that sometimes. I gotta read up things. And I was reading that a lot of critics were rating this the worst movie ever made. And it is the Garbage Pail Kids. This is my number 1, my Atom Bomb Chase. I love this thing to death. This pop is amazing. And like I said, this movie was horrible. I mean, these were a parody to Cabbage Patch Kids. Sorry, I'm so used to saying Garbage Pail Kids, but Cabbage Patch Kids. This was a parody. Topps made cards in 1985. That's how it was introduced, and then they made the movie in 1987. And I actually enjoy the movie. I mean, a lot of people don't like it, but I do. I've always thoroughly enjoyed this. I love Atom Bomb. The glow on this thing is awesome. Sick. I love how this pop is. I love the mold. I love that he's all orange. And when he glows, he's all orange too. I mean, it's a ridiculous glow. The whole head, the little bomb thing explosion he has on top of his head. Like, everything glows. It's just an awesome pop. I thoroughly enjoy this. My girlfriend got this from Amazon. She was just getting me the common version. So I was not expecting to get the chase. And when I came home and opened it and it was there, I mean, I put it in a heart stack. That's how crazy I am. This thing went right into a heart stack. I don't care. It is a personal grail for me. I'm hoping to eventually get me a $7 a pop heart stack. Change it out because I don't really like these. They seem kind of flimsy. But for now, that's where he's going to stay. And because I'm even more crazy and I got to have every single Atom Bomb on Macari, I had a coupon. So I ended up getting this pop for $3. Go figure. And this is the 2018 Toy Tokyo Metallic Atom Bomb. For $3 I picked this up. And I'm happy I picked this up with my $20 coupon I had. I mean, I wasn't going to wait to get it. I got a good deal on it. So, and this is part of the top one. I mean, they're both, to me, like the same thing. But one's metallic, one's glow. But these are my two favorite pops all together. So I'm glad I got to share with you guys my top 5 Funko Pops and my collection. So until next time, you like this video and you want to see more, hit that subscribe button down below. Hit that notification bell, set it to all so you can get notified every time I upload a new video. Leave me a like and make sure you drop a comment down below. And I also have an Instagram and a Facebook. I'll have that in the link in the description down below. So make sure you go check that out. Follow me on Instagram. And until next time.